welcome to the world of Deena Safari in 2016. This is my first vlog of the new year. I wanted to show you my amazing walls. You cannot see above my head, but I do have string lights and a little star up there, so it is quite magical. Yay! I'm so excited to use this and work on all my books this year. It's such a great atmosphere, I think, to write. Okay, so for the first vlog of 2016, I am going to be reviewing a book literally everyone has heard of. This was the first one on my 2016 reading list, and it's just this little kids book you maybe have heard of. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. My first impression of this book was awe, and I will read the first line because I just feel like it's so amazing. This just shows you what kind of a writer J.K. Rowling is. The woman just is something else, okay? She just is a different level, I think. You know, sometimes you wonder if these writers actually deserve their fame and everything. She really does. J.K. Rowling is so talented. The first line of this book, if you haven't read the books, but you've watched the movies, just think about the Dursleys in the movie. Just think about their personalities, their character, how they're like portrayed and everything. This is the first line of the book. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. Ah! Nailed it! Perfect for the opening of this. And so anyway, the first line I was just like, okay. I would say especially the first 2 chapters are so well written and just so like encompassing, and they really draw you in. I mean, the whole book is really good. There's nothing wrong with the book. You know, I can't say, oh, well, this is wrong. The only thing I can say that was hard for me personally to relate to was how the Dursleys treated him. It's so hard to imagine that, like, that people can be like that. That was the only thing about the book that I had a hard time with was, and they weren't in it a ton. I mean, it was just a few chapters really that they were in the book, but I just had a hard time, like, seeing that as realistic because I just can't imagine being that way. But that was the only thing. The rest of the book, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, the story is interesting. You have all these characters. There are so many just really great lines in here. It's so creative. I mean, this woman just is amazing. The voice is so well formed. Every sentence, it moves the story forward, and it gives you a little bit of information on the way. One of the funniest lines is actually not in the movie. Malfoy challenges Harry to a wizard's duel. Harry's like, Ron, what is a wizard's duel? Like, what is this? And so Ron's just like, oh yeah, you know, you could kill each other or whatever. It's like a duel, but with wands, basically. Harry asked him, he said, what if I wave my wand and nothing happens? And Ron says, throw it away and punch him in the nose. I laughed out loud. I actually did. I mean, Brian was there. He could tell you. There were 142 staircases at Hogwarts. Wide, sweeping ones, narrow, rickety ones, some that led somewhere different on a Friday, some with a vanishing step halfway up that you had to remember to jump. Then there were doors that wouldn't open unless you asked politely and tickled them in exactly the right place, and doors that weren't really doors at all, but solid walls just pretending. I think she's amazing. Just the storytelling. I mean, she draws you in from the very first line, which is so hard to do, I think, as a writer. If you have an imagination at all, you will love this book. You will absolutely love it. Of course, I gave it 5 stars. The writing is just worth it. I mean, it's just too good. It's too good. It was a great way to start the year. So, highly recommend it to anyone. Love it. Okay, guys, I'm going to grab Evelina and let her say goodbye to everyone because she hasn't really been in my vlogs lately because she's very hard to catch these days. It's like if you're in an alley with like feral cats running around and you're trying to catch one. If anybody's ever done that, you understand.
Oh,
yeah. Lights. Yeah, those are lights. Thank you for watching. You little turkey.